I will be putting all Gen 9 shinies in a tier list and seeing what ones are good, bad, we'll see. So in S tier, I need it. I will hunt it, or I've already hunted it because the game's been out for like 2 weeks. A is I will hunt this. Might not be the first thing I want to go for, but I will definitely go for it. B tier, we got, it's pretty nice. I like it. D tier, we got, it's good, but could have been a lot better. E tier is trash. Take it behind the barn, shoot it. And F tier, we got, is this even shiny? I think you guys know which ones will go in F tier. I did not set up this tier list, so thank you for whoever made it, but I will be going in order that they show us the Pokemon. So first we got Tinkaton. I know one's Tinkaton, Tinkapuff. I'm gonna put this in could be better. Pretty much the whole line except for this one. They're really small and the hammer changes from a black or gray to a brown, which it looks good, it's just not very noticeable. Next up we got Charcadet, and this is trash, not that noticeable. I'll probably run across it and not even notice it. And for its evolutions, Armarouge and Celareg, I'm sorry, these could have been some of the best shiny Pokemon in this generation, but they just, I don't know if they were lazy or what, like, it's just the eyes. These could have been so much better. Then we got Toadscool, which honestly, I will hunt this. Okay, sorry. I got a little excited. I think it's pretty nice. Could it have been better? Yes. It's pretty nice. I do quite enjoy the color. And as for Toadscruel, I will put it in the same. It's pretty nice. I will end up hunting this at some point, and if it pops up, I won't be upset. Then we got the new Bisharp evolution, Kingambit, which I am already a big fan of this original shiny, and I will definitely hunt this as I think it improved everything. He is probably one of the coolest Pokemon in this generation. And then I won't do this boy dirty, as I actually really enjoy the Evo, but the shiny's trash. Like, it's not good. I guess we can go to Wooper already. He's not bad. His color changes to a little lighter purple, but it could have been so much better. I love the Pokemon. I love Wooper. I love the Wooper Evo, but it's trash. Then we got the new Primeape Evo, which I am a huge fan. It looks really good in my opinion, but the shiny is a little lacking. I will put it at D tier. It could have been better. We got another one for the F tier. What a cool looking Pokemon this new Tauros line is, but it's shiny. I couldn't even tell you if it's shiny right now. Its mane is like a lighter gray and the head is darker, but in game this is a really hard shiny to notice. Like, what happened, you know? Now we have the starters of generation 9. I don't really dislike the starters in general, but the shinies, are they all sick? They're just pale versions of the original. Like, they are ill, and that is why I definitely think they could all be better. Imagine like a purple Sprigatito or Meowscarada. I will put Fuecoco and his Evo at could be better, as again, it's just an ill looking Fuecoco. But I do think Skeledirge, it's nice. It could have been a little bit better, but I am actually a fan. But then we're back to Quaxley. Just to keep it simple, it could have been better. All of the starter shinies could have been much better, and it's a little disappointing. Now for the best Pokemon of generation 9. Okay, no, I will put him at A. Lechonk shiny is honestly just, it's awesome. I really like the shinies that just turn to their actual real life colors. To me, this one just works so well. Although I have not got the shiny yet, it looks so nice, and I will definitely be hunting this, and I always look out for him because I really want a shiny Lechonk, but I will never evolve him. I don't think they're actually that horrible. They don't look the best, but the shinies are quite nice. Or the Dunsparce, technically just the exact same shiny, with an extra body or 2 bodies if you're lucky, but it's not horrible. Alright, I'm putting it at it's nice. Now Tarantuda, however you say it, Spidops, I don't know. This is actually an A tier. I think this shiny looks so nice. It's much more different than its regular form, and I think it looks really good. And I did end up actually finding a Spidops, but I kind of think it's pretty nice. It could have been a little bit better, but I think compared to the original, it looks really, really nice. I'm not really a fan of yellow, so I do think this one looks so much better than the regular. But I know I just said I didn't like yellow Pokemon, but this is more like our gold, and I think it's pretty nice. Like, Nimble and Low Kicks are honestly both pretty nice shinies. It changes a lot from the original. It's very noticeable in game. I think they did a pretty good job with this shiny. Now, this is a tier list, and I know a lot of you guys won't agree with me, but for our first S, Rellor is fire. I love how the ball just turns to a complete gold. It doesn't have the little spots of, like, I guess, poo, but he's rolling a gold nugget. That is so nice, but I definitely think this is an S. It looks so nice, and in game, I love having him roll behind you with a gold nugget, even though I don't have it, but I've seen footage of it, and it looks really, really good. As for his evolution, Rabaska, I'm gonna put it at it's nice. I probably won't evolve it unless I get a second one. I quite enjoy it still. Next up, we got Graveyard, which I'm a huge fan of the shiny. I do think it looks really good, and I can't wait to just ride past one and that yellow body pop out of the dirt, but I won't be hunting this. If it pops up, I will be really happy, and I do think it's pretty nice. That's why it goes in the B tier. Its evolution, though, a little lackluster. I think it could be much better. So for little, I do have it in game. I didn't think I'd be able to spot the difference, but when it popped up, it was actually quite noticeable, and I do think it's actually pretty nice. I like its eyes turning from the pink to green as well. I'm putting it in the C tier. It's nice. I'm happy I got it. As for its evolution, Esparda, I'm gonna put this in the B tier. I think the body, it looks really nice as a brown. Now for Giraffrig's new evolution, Farafrig, I'm gonna put it at pretty nice. I actually quite enjoy it. It keeps the blue nose too from the original shiny, so I'm gonna put it in the B tier. It's pretty nice. Now Wiglet and Wug Trio, I think these actually deserve to be A tier. I quite enjoy the shiny. The original red looks really nice, but I like the blue a lot more. And Wiglet itself, I really like that. It keeps the blue nose like the original Diglett shiny. And then this big boy Don Zozo, I think again, this shiny looks so good. I will 100% hunt this. It looks great. Veluza, the new Sharpedo that chases you in the water, I do quite enjoy the shiny. Green is my favorite color, although it's only the fins that change, which I can't complain. So I'm gonna put it in the B tier. It's pretty nice. I wouldn't mind if it ran into me and it was shiny, you know? Then we got Finizen, the dolphin Pokemon. I think it looks really clean. It could have been maybe a darker purple, so I'm gonna put it in B tier, honestly. I think it looks really nice. As well as its form that it turns into, I do think it's quite nice. Now, if I was ranking evolutions, this would be in the F tier. It adds a heart at the bottom of its body. You know that meme where it's like,
find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
It is literally the exact same Pokemon. Then we got the olive Pokemon, Smoliv, and I actually do quite enjoy the black olive. I hate olives in real life. It looks pretty nice, I can't lie. I really do like the black olives. Throughout the evolution line, I think it keeps that same coolness, so I'm gonna put it at it's pretty nice. Capsicid, the ugliest Pokemon of Generation 9. What do I think of its shiny? I don't think it's that bad. I think it actually looks really nice. I know I said before I don't like yellow Pokemon, but I'm gonna put it at C tier. It's nice. Before its evolution, Scovillain, I'm gonna put it in the D tier. It could be a lot better. I wish the heads changed. I know it doesn't make sense because they're peppers. There's orange peppers, there's yellow peppers. You could have changed the heads a little bit, you know? As well as Tadbolt. I do think this could have been a lot better. The Pokemon's so small in the overworld that I would not be surprised if I ran by one, and the Pokemon is so small that the red is not super noticeable. But Bellibolt, its evolution, oh my god, I think I will hunt this. It looks so nice, stands out so much, it changes a lot. I love how its face is actually that little knob right there. I will hunt this. It is in the A tier for me. Vroom, I can't really complain. I like how it changes from silver to gold. I do quite enjoy it. as well as its Evo. It continues the same color. It's C tier, it's nice. Now, when I first saw this Pokemon, I did not think it belonged in Pokemon. After seeing them pop up and, you know, seeing the shiny, I actually really enjoy it. So I will put Orthworm at A tier. I will definitely hunt this. The shiny looks amazing. The way it goes from red to like this shiny blue, silverish blue, looks so nice. They chose such a nice color for this. Now, do we even need to talk about this? It's what, its eyes change? I couldn't even tell you what's different about it. This is an F tier. Is this even shiny? I can't tell you. So now we get to Satotal. I think the base evolution, it's pretty nice. I actually quite enjoy it. It is pretty noticeable in game. I wish it was a little darker, but that is where we get to Titan. This big boy is my second S. This is such a nice shiny. It might be one of my favorites. I wouldn't change a single thing about it. I think it looks so good in game too. I need this. I've been looking for this. And now for our Pseudo-Legendary. It hurts me, but I'm gonna put it in trash. It could have been so much better. Its evolution though, Artifax, is a bit better. I'll put it in the D tier. Its body changes to like a lighter blue, and then its final evolution, Excalibur. The Pokemon itself is nice. I actually don't mind all of it, the entire line. But the shiny, his hands go from red to pink. For me, this is getting an E tier. It's trash. It could have been so much better. Then we got the sushi Pokemon, Tatsugiri, where I really like this one. The one that turns from a yellow to a white. It looks really nice in my opinion. The other ones though, I definitely will put it in the D tier. I think they could have been so much better. They don't look horrible, but I've probably walked past them and have not noticed. Now we got the non-paradox version of our legendaries, Cyclizard. Or actually quite like this shiny. I will put it in the B tier. It's pretty nice. It could have been a little bit better, although shiny hunting him has been a pain. I did one mass outbreak and it was the most stressful shiny hunt I've ever done in my life. They spawn and drive away within 2 seconds. So if you see the shiny, you better haul your ass to that shiny. Now we got the Palmy line, where I actually quite enjoy this shiny. I'm gonna have to put this in the B tier. I do think it's really nice, and I think it continues very nice with all the evolutions. But man, oh man, why do they do this with every bird Pokemon? Every like Pidgey, Pidove, Starly, they barely change. They kind of make it more brown, change its eye color, you know, they don't really change. That is the same with Wartrol and its Evo. I'm gonna have to put this at could be better, as it at least does change to a brown instead of black, and you can very well notice it in game, but I just think it could have been so much better. As well as our next Pokemon, Bombardier. I don't dislike it. It could have been better, yes. I do like how the black accents go to like a silver color, but I'm actually gonna put this in the C tier. I do think it's pretty nice. And for some more birds, Squawkabilly, it hurts, but I'm gonna have to put these in trash. I don't really like the Pokemon to begin with, and in game when I was first playing, I thought every other one that I saw was shiny, but then I figured out there's 4 forms. All that changes is his hair going from black to pink, and I don't think it's that nice in my opinion. As well as the Flamingo Pokemon, Flamingo. It goes from a bright pink to a pale pink. This is trash. It doesn't go in the F tier because it does change, but I am not a fan of the shiny. It feels lazy and it feels like they made him look ill. I would take you to the hospital. I would think you are a sick Pokemon, not a shiny. Unlike the crab Pokemon Cloth. This is such a nice shiny, and we got our third S tier, as I love this Pokemon shiny. An orange to a blue is such a different color change that if this pops up, my jaw will drop. It looks so nice. I need this Pokemon. Next up, we got the Minecraft Pokemon, Knackley. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it, but the first 2 evolutions, it changes from a white body to like a beige, which it doesn't look bad, but I will put it in the D tier, as I think it could have been a lot better. Like Glenackle, this is a very nice shiny. I will put it in B tier. I get it's the same color palette, but it's just much more noticeable, as the final evolution, so I will put him in B tier. It's pretty nice. Now Glimmet, I didn't think this Pokemon changed a lot the first time I saw it, and I kind of feel the same way with its first evolution. It just goes from a blue to like a teal color, so it looks good, but I do think it could have been much better. As you can see, our D tier is getting packed, and I think that says a lot about the shinies this generation. They are not the best. There are so many that could have been much better, but its evolution, I'm actually putting in the B tier. I think it looks pretty nice. I already got one so far, and another one actually ran from me, which is my first ever shiny fail. As for Strudel and Grafaiai, I actually really like the eyes turning from the green to purple. They are really small and hide in the bushes, so I get if you miss out on the shiny and walk right by it. I think it's going in the C tier. It could have been better, like the body could have changed, but I do really like the eyes. I can't complain too much. And Grafaiai, I'll put it right beside. I think its body could have been a little bit better, so I'll put it in the C tier because I do like him a lot more than some of these. Now we got Fido, which I'm actually a huge fan. I do really want the shiny, but I don't think it's nice enough to be put in the A tier, so I'll put it in the B tier. It's pretty nice, but I do like how it's more of like a cooked, donut instead. That might be bad, but and that goes with the evolution too. I actually quite enjoy that it looks like you left Fido in the oven a little too long. It looks really good though. And same with another dog Pokemon. I think it's a dog. I actually really like this shiny. I'm gonna put this at I Will Hunt. The evolution though is a little lackluster. I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Mabostiff could have been a little bit better. And we got another F tier in Bramblin. This first Evo, I can't tell you the difference. Its evolution though changes a little bit more. It's a bit more noticeable, so I will put it in the E tier. It's still trash, but it's not as trash. And to continue with the F tiers, we got Gimmighoul and its evolution Gimmighoul. They look the exact same, but it's shiny locked anyway, so it doesn't really matter in the game. Come on, but you're so lazy. You could have done so much better with this Pokemon. And finally, we get to the Paradox Pokemon. I'm playing through Violet right now. I'm hunting all the Violet ones. I only hunt the Paradox Pokemon in Scarlet whenever I go to my friend's union room. I must say that I quite enjoy all the Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet a lot more. But starting off with Great Tusk, I'm putting this in A. I think it looks so nice. It keeps up with the regular Donphan colors, but makes the body green. The little yellow fur spots, I guess, instead of the red, looks so nice. This is a great looking shiny. Then we got Brute Bonnet, which kind of keeps the similar colors to Among Us, which I do like it. I'll put it in the C tier. It's nice. But then we got Sandy Shocks, which in general, this is probably my least favorite Paradox Pokemon. I think this shiny could have been a lot better. I will put him in the D tier. For Screamtail, kind of the same boat, and they really didn't improve this in any way, so I will also put this in the D tier. Its eyes changed from like a yellow to a red. The original Screamtail looks more of a shiny than this one. Then we got Fluttermane, which I quite like the original shiny. I will put this in an A tier as I really like green shinies. And then for Slitherwing, I feel bad because I quite enjoy this Pokemon. I love Volcarona, but its shiny just looks a bit more pale. I think it's nice, but I do think it could have been a lot better, so I'm gonna put it in the D tier. Then we got, I think, my favorite Paradox Pokemon, Roaring Moon. Salamence is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Does a great job at using the Salamence colors, and in my opinion is again one of my favorite shinies. So I will put this in S tier. I think it is very nice. I need this shiny. When I play through Scarlet, I will 100% get this first. And then we got the Violet Paradox Pokemon, which, I'm sorry, but these are just the laziest things. All the Paradox shiny Pokemon in Scarlet change quite a bit. These ones, they're all just silver. And that goes with the names too. They are straight up all iron something. Iron bundle, iron threads, iron hands. Anyways, this is not a complaining video. This is a shiny ranking video. So, iron treads, I'm gonna put you in D tier. It could have been so much better. I wish the red changed to like a blue, or maybe even the brown that this one has. And then there's Iron Moth, where the red inside the wings turn to the silver, which again, I don't want to put it in trash because I don't think it is trash, but it could have been so much better. This Pokemon is great for raids, and it is great in general, but the shiny belongs in the trash tier, as its blue head goes to the silver and that is it, which is the same with Iron Jugulus. The body looks amazing from the black to the silver. I actually quite enjoy it, but why didn't you just add the green body like the regular Hydreigon has? It would have been S tier if the body was green and had the silver. Instead, I'm gonna put it in B because I do think it actually works here, making the whole body silver. It's just disappointing that they didn't make the head green. And Iron Thorns, same type of thing. It does look really good compared to some of the other ones, so I'm gonna put it in the C tier. It's nice. I just think they could have done a lot better with it. Then you got Iron Bundle, which again just screams laziness to me. You make the red parts silver and then keep the blue tail, and it looks good, so I'm gonna rank it in like the C tier, but it just could have been much better. Actually, what am I saying? It is a D tier. It could have been better. I'm literally saying the name of the category. It could have been better. And for our final Paradox Pokemon is Iron Valiant. I think Iron Valiant does look pretty nice. I'm gonna put it in B. I like how they kept the pink. And then for the shiny locked legendaries, I don't know why they made them shiny locked, because I would have hunted the shit out of them, but here we are. And sorry if I butcher these names a little bit. Wu Chang, which I will put this in A. I think it looks really nice. It looks a lot different. The red instead of the green looks so nice, as well as Ching Pao. I think this is such a nice looking shiny. I wouldn't put it in S tier, as I do think it could have been a tiny bit better, but it looks so nice. I really like the black instead of the white. Then we got Ting Lu, which in my opinion, I'll put it in C. It's nice, doesn't change a whole lot from its original, but I can't really complain. Unlike Ching Lu, which we got another S tier. The base form looks really good, but it's shiny. That's chef's kiss right there. That looks so nice, and it would be our final S tier if Koraidon wasn't a thing. Everyone loves these black shinies, and this Pokemon looks fantastic. It looks so nice. I think it's definitely one of the best shinies in the game. I can't wait till they give this out in events, and I really hope that Violet players get Koraidon and Scarlet gets Miraidon, because that's what they did in Sword and Shield, so I would not complain. I mean, I have both games, so I will get both, but this looks so good that I need this shiny. And then for our final Pokemon, our final legendary, our final iron shiny, we got Miraidon, which I think this is the only futuristic shiny, silver shiny, whatever you want to call it, that I think really works. If all the other iron Pokemon weren't the same color, because in my opinion, I think it looks really nice going from a purple to the silver. But overall, this is my shiny tier list. I could probably switch some of them around. There are a lot of Pokemon. Let me know what you agree on, what you disagree on in the comments down below. Let me know if you would want to see me do this for every single generation of Pokemon, as I love shiny Pokemon. I love shiny hunting. It is, in my opinion, some of the most exciting things to do in the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to see me do this for every generation of Pokemon, let me know in the comments down below, and hit the sub button if you enjoyed and want to see more Pokemon content. I will be covering a lot more Scarlet and Violet and whatever Pokemon games in the future. So we'll see you guys next time.